that's good. Hey, I guess this is tonight's little video for you. Um, it's gonna be coming early late, but I had a busy day, and I decided I didn't want to do it till I was freshly showered, and I washed the sheets on my bed. Oh, this morning was rough. I didn't let on when we talked earlier because I didn't want you to worry, but that food I got last night with my dad when we went out driving, that messed me up. I woke up at 5 in the morning, and I was sick. I don't, you don't get grossed out by shit. I puked my guts out, and my father heard me. He was on his way to pick up my mom, and he heard me. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I was too busy throwing up to answer. He was like, "Christian, are you okay?" I I can't believe it, but I had to actually tell him that it wasn't a good time to talk. And he was like, "Okay," and he just left. But my mom needed picking up, so I can understand it. I managed to clean myself up and collapse back here again. I didn't wake up till noon. Uh, the whole morning I had a rumbly stomach, but I managed fine. Um, we brought Emma in today. We've been bringing her inside more and more often, uh, these past week or so, and we're trying to get her used to our dog, because like I told you, she reacts badly to Smokey, and I'm really excited because it looks like we're making progress. Usually when we bring her in, she's kind of agitated. She can't relax. She's always looking around and moving and trying to get out of Johnny's arms because he's the one that holds her all the time. And she gets really scared when Smokey comes around. And today, she was totally relaxed, and she actually let Smokey sniff her. He kept trying to sniff her butt, but he actually let him, and she didn't hiss or growl or smack him, and he was really interested in her. And we actually got her to fall asleep. Johnny was holding her like a baby, as you would a cat, and she curled up into a ball and she fell asleep for a good half an hour, and it was so adorable. And I'm gonna try and convince my dad to make her an inside cat, but as it stands, I don't know. He has this irrational hatred of cats. He's never liked cats. I don't know why. Dogs are nice, but cats are just adorable. I didn't know the cats liked foliage so much. We have a side path, like we go out the back door, and there's a concrete path that goes down to the side yard where we keep our dumpsters, our garbage cans that we roll out to the curb on garbage days. And lately, it's been overgrown by trees, like the branches, because we've had a lot of rain lately. So today we took some big pruning shears and we cleared a path, and it was the most adorable thing I'd ever seen. I cut a huge section of branch from this tree with purple flowers. I can't describe it really well to you right now, so I guess I'll take a picture for you tomorrow because it's a great plant. But it had about 5 branches hanging down as I was picking it up off the ground, and all 5 kittens were each playing with one of the branches, and it was one of the most adorable things I've ever seen in my entire life. And as we were cutting down branches all down the path, they started playing with them, and eventually we had like this giant kitten bonanza running around between all the plants and bushes, and it was really cute. One thing I do want to ask you, I guess you can answer it after you see this video, is if older cats still like to play, like play with toys or play with you, because the kittens, of course, will love to play. They'll play with anything you give them, but the mom cat, she's not as enthusiastic. I dangled some string in front of her and I played her with the branches, and I kind of like tried messing with her, and nothing seemed to work. She is a very serious person, and cat person, and I guess that kind of comes with being a huntress, going out there killing birds and animals, and that's enough about cats, I think. My father brought home a game for us today. It was, oh my god, a game I didn't think I would get. It's Call of Duty Black Ops. You might have seen the commercial for it. Um, if not, you really should, because the latest one that just came out, it was hilarious, and it's got some pretty famous actors and comedians in it. Um, it's pretty fun, I gotta say. It's a your average military shooter, but it's set. It's a AAA blockbuster title among video games. The Call of Duty franchise is like, hmm. I don't want to say it's like when you see Call of Duty, you could say the same thing as if you saw like produced by Michael Bay, but it's a pretty big deal. You know, it's one of those AAA franchises. Like, I guess like how Die Hard was back in the day. That's all I can think of right now. Um, and that when the next one was coming out, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" Except some of the Die Hards kind of sucked, huh? Well, I remember if you remember a while back, I told you how I was always killing, Nazi zombies in the previous game, World at War, and I love that game mode because there's two things I like shooting. Well, there's three things. I like shooting dinosaurs, I like shooting Nazis, and I like shooting zombies in video games. In real life, I don't have to be shooting two of those things, dinosaurs and zombies. And when they combined two of them, I was ecstatic. It was amazing. And then the extra game maps, they released expansion packs that gave you different more levels to hold out in, and they did one of the things I love the most in any type of media, games, movies, books, anything. They put a hidden story. Like, if you didn't want to look for it, that was fine. Like, you could just shoot zombies all day. Hey, I'm cool with that. They put a hidden story in the form of secret things you could activate and papers you could find and actually read in-game, like you had to zoom in on it. And little snippets of dialogue here and there that hint at a larger story. And then in this newer one, Black Ops, they brought the mode back. And I had been led to believe that it was just a port. Like, they brought the levels that were in the first game and they put them here, like just for old time's sake. No. All new and so fun. Like, oh my gosh, I've been playing it all afternoon since I stopped being sick after I called you, and it's just incredible. I have so much fun with it. And I mean, it's a lot harder than it used to be, but it's very fun. Very, very fun. My brother and I were playing it together, and there's nothing quite like it to create that big brother, little brother bond, shooting zombies together, One of the cool things I like about being an older brother is that video games these days sometimes still have opportunities for me to exercise my big brother mystique, Like, you probably never experienced this, and I'm not saying because you're a girl, but because I don't know if your older sister and you played video games together as kids, but like when the little brother is playing a game and then the big brother comes along and is like, "Oh, that's cool. Want to see a cool secret?" and like inputs a cheat code or does something hidden and reveals this awesome new thing, and the little brother's like, "Oh my gosh, whoa!" And I got to do that today. The opening menu, the main menu of Black Ops, is your main character. It's in first person view. You're stuck in a torture chair, and there's all these monitors and TVs in front of you. And if you put a secret button combination in, he gets up out of the chair, and you get an achievement called you could ask nice, and you can go find a hidden computer in the corner of the room you're stuck in, because you're stuck in like this torture chamber. It's a computer, and this game is set in 1980, and it's an old DOS computer. You get to type in commands like open, start menu, and shit. And you can put in secret commands to unlock things. Like if you put the letters DOA, you unlock a special minigame called It's called Dead Ops Arcade, and it's kind of like those old top-down twin stick shooters, like where one of the analog sticks moves your character and the other one aims your gun and fires. It's a lot of fun. And Johnny came back from getting a drink and he saw I had done this and he was like,